Well. Legends Battlegrounds has finally updated like last week or like 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember at this point. But anyways, there was some cut content that never made it into that update that we're going to be discussing today, and I'm going to be showing you some clips of it. But before we start, make sure to upvote Legends Battlegrounds right now, like how I am on the screen right now. So without further ado, let's get straight into this cut content. So to begin with, let's first start off with Jun's Piercing Tempest move. So how you know how Jun's Piercing Tempest in game is just like there's like no cutscene for it at all. Well, originally it was supposed to be a cutscene and it got scrapped because it was too long, and that's the reason why we don't have Piercing Tempest as a cutscene in game. And in Zale's words, Piercing Tempest cutscene was scrapped because you couldn't control it. He wanted people to be able to control it, but instead it was a cutscene, so you wouldn't be able to control it. So that's the reason why it got scrapped. But I think personally it would be a good addition because Piercing Tempest is kind of boring, like without 1-inch punch. But anyways, here's a clip of Piercing Tempest as a cutscene. Also, for Jun's 1-inch punch counter, there was intended to be a different thing for a 1-inch punch. Like, so basically, the victim of 1-inch punch was supposed to have like a heart like beating out of his chest, and once he got hit, it would stop beating. Like it's like a little PNG basically. But the best way to describe it is basically Seryu's heart during one of his ultimate moves in the strongest battlegrounds. Basically that. But if I can find an image, if I can find a clip, I'll show it to you. If I can't, then just it's basically a little heart. Basically, that's all it is. And also on the topic of 1-inch punch counter, there was a scrapped anim as well for it. It's similar to the 1-inch punch we have in game, but it was scrapped because the posing was weird, and it just you know, it just looks weird. Here's a clip. And also for 1-inch punch itself, 1-inch punch was supposed to look like this. And it looks utterly horrible. So yeah, but that's like from a year ago, by the way. So that's I don't know. People back then, like a year ago, thought it was good, but now seeing it after we have 1-inch punch in the game, it just looks terrible. Anyways, for Shinji, there was supposed to be no reset cooldown. So you know how Shinji has a reset cooldown on his 4th move? Well, Shinji wasn't originally supposed to have that. Instead, he was just supposed to have 4 moves that all just went back down on cooldown. Basically, like 2 days or a day before the update, Zale added Shinji's 4th cooldown to testing place, and all of us testers were like, this is too OP, this can't be. I mean, we didn't have enough time to like really test it out. So the reason why Shinji was so OP on release because we didn't really have enough time to test that out and give some feedback on it, because Shinji's 4th move cooldown is really overpowered, and I don't think it should be in the game, to be honest. But you never know, Zale might remove Shinji's 4th move cooldown like once he gets his ultimate. And also about the ultimate, and this is going completely off topic with the cut content stuff, but Zale did say that for the ultimate it's gonna be really complex, and like the first one's gonna be complex, but we don't really know what it is, because me and Fade were in a VC with Zale, but he didn't really specify anything about it. But he did specify that ranked was going to be in the game, like duels are going to be in the game, and I did have like a part in helping him with that. So yeah, so expect ranked like / duels sometime in the future, maybe next update, which is like going to be like in 3 months. I don't know, because to be honest with you, I think next update would be like 3 months, because the recent, like the main animator for Legends Battlegrounds, he got commissioned by the strongest battlegrounds, so we'll have to see how long he takes to animate some of Shinji's ult moves. So yeah, I'd say like 2 to 3 months. But Zale did mention that he's going to add duels, maybe next update, possibly next update 50-50. But there's also going to be a duels map. But I asked Dale, I'm like, is it going to be like Combat Gods with a little dirt, barren background? He's like, nah. He said it was going to be something else, but I don't know. Because me and Fade both suggested that he should add like 3 to 5 maps to just change randomly, like Ultimate Battlegrounds. But Zale did say something with Combat Gods would have to be with Shinji's ultimate. Like, it has to deal with something like the Combat Gods map would have to do something with Shinji's ultimate or something. Or it might be scrapped. You never know. But other than that, that's really all there is to the cut content. So basically, a quick recap is that Piercing Tempest was supposed to be a cutscene. One Inch Punch was supposed to have a heart that would beat out of the victim's chest. One Inch Punch used to look like this. It looked horrible. Basically, that's all the cut content. But I mean, basically, my purpose for this video is to see what you guys like. So I just want to know, let me know down in the comments, what do you think Zale should keep in the game, or what do you think he should keep scrapped? But anyways, I'll see you later. And also, how do you like my fit? I just changed my fit. I'm the little pajama one. So yeah, let me know what you think, all right? But make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you later.